All right. Hi there, I'm Sandra. I love traveling and learning about new cultures, and I also hate public speaking, so I'm panicking right now in front of you guys. This is what I'm going to be talking about today. This is my agenda, and I'm just going to present to you my client. My client is EveryMundo. EveryMundo is an airline performance marketing technology company that offers products and technology-based services to help airlines improve brand visibility, marketing, user experience, shopping conversion, and reduce dependency on IT. The problem, EveryMundo feels the need to provide usability improvements to their products. They would like to start with an Air Modules concept, and for this project in specific, we're going to focus on monthly Instagram and low-fare calendar. The hypothesis, providing UX, UI enhancements over existing and new Air modules will increase conversion. Our metrics, we will know if we're succeed or not. If we improve on shopping conversion, we reduce the time spent on that task and increase on revenue for the client. In order to understand EveryMundo's current position in the market, we did a feature analysis, and these actually help us understand the strengths and the weakness of our competitors so that we can understand what needs to be done next. And that way we can actually do a market positioning and understand what EveryMundo currently is and where we want it to be. Keeping this in mind, we have a clear understanding of what the client wants. The client wants a redesign of the monthly histogram and design of the calendar. So this is what we're going to be focusing right now for this project. And pretty much, in order to do that, we need to do research to understand our user and understand what the frustrations are. Therefore, I collected a total of 112 surveys where I understood that only 34% of the users start their search for an airfare at a specific airline, and about 91% prefers a daily price comparison and a calendar view while looking for airfares. I also did, 7 interviews, and while doing these interviews, I actually did usability testing for their current product and also the competitors' products, so that I can understand what frustrations they currently have and the problems that the users are having, okay? So after that, to be able to actually collect all this data and understand what's happening, I created an Affinity Map. This helped me understand the main pain points that the users have, and these are hiding fees. They take a long time to actually find a good deal, and multi-site comparison can be just annoying. And to take us out of this process and understand really our user, we created a user persona. Our user persona is Tiffany the Traveler. She's just a traveler who is looking to find deals, looking for the best low fares so that she can go on her upcoming trip. And therefore, she's a representation of our target audience. And we're going to design everything based on her so that we can take us outside of the research and focus on our users. We can look at the journey map, where we can see that the main pain points that she had, the main area problems that she has is when she actually can understand the layout of the price comparison, and also right here when she's in the checkout process and she finds all these hiding fees, it's just frustrating and she has to go back and do the research again. For our MVP, for the ideation, I did a task analysis to identify our how might we questions and come up with ideas and possible solutions. Our MVP was given to us, which are the 2 different modules that I mentioned at the beginning, the histogram and the calendar. So we're just going to focus on that. And for this project in specific, I don't have exactly flow, since I'm focusing specifically on the exact modules and I'm just redesigning them, okay? So low fidelity first. What I did is I did a testing, pretty much A/B testing of each of the modules, and I created 3 different versions, and I had the testers test them and select their favorite one. I was able to understand what are the features that they don't like and why they need and is a must for them. For mid-fidelity, I selected those favorite versions, and I did an A/B comparison again, and they selected their favorite one out of those. So pretty much 80% of the users selected this option, and this is our module. As you can see right here, this is what is currently being offered to the clients, and this is our new version, where they can actually see a comparison on the months, on the days, and a full disclosure on price and dates and everything that has been selected. So everything is clear to the user. Same for the calendar. They can see the dates, month, and everything is just in the same area, which is something that the user loves, just to be very handy and clear. I did a visual competitive analysis before I started with my high fidelity, where I was able to actually see where the frustrations are and what is the mental model of our user, so that I can know what they're expecting. And therefore, since EveryMundo allows the clients to actually adapt their design to any of their websites, I didn't create a mood board. What I did is I adapted our design to 2 different websites of their clients. In this case, and I'm going to walk you through it, the first one is Emirates. This is the style guide, and this is exactly how it will look when they book a flight. So they will search a flight just the same way that they currently do it. They will actually put their information. They will search dates. This is how it looks right now. And at this point, they will go to the calendar that we design. They will be able to compare by month, by day. They will scroll down by month if they want, or just by day. They can also look at which one is the cheapest month right there on the top, and they can go back. They can actually change the filters. They can add bags or carry on or whatever they want. They can understand every symbol or color that is being used and identify what they need to use. And they will always have a full disclosure of what they're buying. The checkout process is independent of each airline, so that really changes. And then the next one is Air Europa. Air Europa, this is how exactly it looks right now, their website, and we're going to go through the same process. But in this case, we adapted the monthly histogram, and this is how it looks. So this is the one that I showed you the before and after. Once again, they can change the filters. They can also look at the symbols explanation. But what is really cool about this option is that they can actually not only look by month, but also by day. And they can scroll left so that they can have a full animation and understand which one is the lowest price, not only by color, but also by vectors and figures, so that it's easier for them to understand what is being selected and what is the lowest price. Checkout process, once again, is independent to each airline. And then at this point, I just want to really focus. I did the usability testing. Everything is good, and they understood everything. I just want to focus on accessibility for this project in specific. It's very important for the industry, for the airline industry. As you can see right here, we use the green color because it's part of the style guide for Air Europa. However, a lot of people, green is a color that sometimes when a person is color blind, they cannot identify. So in the symbols, we actually explain that with the line, they can also see the lowest price. So we have 2 options for the user to identify what the lowest price will be. So we're designing for any user, not only for a specific kind of audience. And for conclusions, pretty much to achieve accessibility for your design, you must first understand the possible technical and physical limitations of all your users. To achieve usability, you must test at every stage of your design process. It's essential. The website flow is extremely important to measure the success rate for any module or feature. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that just because each airline has a different flow, but it was crucial when I was testing my users, and it's independent. Next steps are to monitor the conversion rate and time on task for each module to see if we succeeded. And that's it. Thank you.